Hello everybody, welcome to Deluxe Collectibles, and today we're going to be covering all of the Funko news for November 25th of 2020. I hope you do go on to enjoy the video, and without further ado, let's get straight into it here with the first piece of news. Alright, so first up here we have some very exciting news for fans of Avengers Endgame. There's going to be a new pop-in-a-box exclusive that is going to be releasing, and it will be a 2-pack that is going to be available at 9 a.m. PST time on November 27th, and this will be part of the Iron Man history, of course, because it will be a 2-pack of Morgan and Tony Stark, and I think this is a really awesome pop 2-pack here. It's really fantastic to kind of capture that final sort of appearance for Robert Downey Jr. in Endgame, kind of saying bye to Pepper and of course Happy and just his family, and Morgan, of course, his daughter. And I really love the design of the pop. I like that they did it in that blue there because of course it's like a hologram that he is appearing in, and then they have the helmet as well, which is really nice. Also, I think that was a cool little inclusion, of course, what is projecting the hologram. And then Morgan looks great also. I love her wearing, of course, the rescue helmet there. I think that looks fantastic. So it's just a really nice 2-pack here that will also be glow in the dark as well, which is super cool. So yeah, overall a really cool pop. Now the next piece of Marvel news that we have here is regarding the Venomize Fantastic Four box that is going to be releasing for Black Friday. We have seen some of the more variants that are going to be releasing, and this can be looked at as a good thing and a bad thing because now there's going to be a ton of variants and you're going to have to buy quite a few boxes if you want to get your hands on all of these if you're a completionist, but you can see them all here. There's variants for Human Torch, The Thing, Invisible Girl, and Mr. Fantastic, and those are going to include a glow-in-the-dark version. There's going to be like a translucent version for Invisible Girl, a metallic version for The Thing, and a metallic one for Mr. Fantastic as well. So definitely some really interesting ones there. And then we also get a look at all of the keychain variants and the 2 Pop Pez as well, which for the keychains we're going to be getting Silver Surfer, Doctor Doom, and then a Galactus. And then for the Pop Pez we can see we're going to be getting Doctor Doom and then Silver Surfer right there. So I think some really cool looking ones for sure, and I do like the designs of all of these. Now the next piece of Marvel news that we have here is our first look at a GameStop exclusive new street art pop right here, and this one is going to be for Luke Cage. And honestly, I do like the designs of these, but it's sometimes kind of difficult to make out what character it is. Now I do like the printing on there for Saint Harlem. I think that's really fantastic and it fits really well, of course, for that character. But if I didn't see that and I couldn't really already know that it's Luke Cage by the box, I would honestly have a hard time kind of guessing what character this is because it's hard to make out any of the features that define them. But still, I think it's a cool idea, and I do like the line just for its creativity alone. Now the last Marvel reveal that we have here is for the Venomize line, and this one is going to be a new variant for Doctor Strange here, specifically a glow-in-the-dark box lunch one, and I do really like this one. I would definitely say it's a better looking sculpt than the previous one. Not that the last version was bad by any means, but I prefer how the cape is sculpted here. I think that looks great, and I love how Doctor Strange is performing some of his magic as well, which looks really fantastic, and the glow effects look like they're going to look really great as well in the white sections there. So I do really love the design of this one. I think it looks really great and is definitely an upgrade to the original. Now the next piece of news that we have here is regarding an anime Funimation exclusive, and this one is going to be from My Hero Academia and is a version of Masked Ochako here. Now there was a lot of discussion surrounding this pop because people thought they were going to be re-releasing the con version of Ochako, which is of course a very rare figure at this point where she has that sort of full hero outfit on, but they're actually going to be making a new sculpt, as you can see here, and this is going to be our first My Hero Academia pop that is going to have a chase variant as well, which is super exciting. So I really love the design of that. I think it's great that we have 2 different options there. Now for people who are completionists for My Hero, I'm sure it's going to be a little bit stressful that you got to try to order a bunch of these from Funimation in order to try to get your hands on the chase, and the pop is available for pre-order right now for Funimation Premium Plus members, so you have to sign up for that, but you can do a free trial and then order the pop as well. I'm considering doing that because honestly, I don't really care too much if I get the chase or the regular one. Of course, the chase would be nice, but I think that it would just be cool to have a version of Ochako in my collection, and I think overall it's a great looking figure. Now, the next piece of animation news that we have here is going to be a box lunch exclusive Naruto here eating ramen, and I think that this is a pretty cool looking figure here. I don't watch Naruto. I watched the first few episodes, and it didn't really grab me, honestly. I gotta really get into it and sit down because there's so many episodes, of course, but I do like the sculpt for this pop. I think it's a pretty cool looking one and will go well with the other previous ones that are kind of similarly themed to kind of like eating things. So I do like that, and I think it's overall a cool looking figure. Next up here we have a Disney Pop reveal, and this one is from Big Hero 6 and will be a box lunch exclusive of Baymax here with Mochi, or Mochi I suppose, I forget the pronunciation exactly, but I think it's such a cute looking design here for Baymax. I love the amount of expression that they captured in his eyes there, and the cat of course just looks super cute as well, and this one is going to have a glow chase variant also, so I'm sure it's going to be a pretty highly desirable pop, so if you want to get your hands on this one, you gotta be sure to show up early. Now we've got to look at a new line of Star Wars concept series pops. Of course we got some of these previously and they were part of the Star Wars convention, but now we are going to be getting some new ones here, which include a version of Darth Vader, we have one of Yoda, we've got C-3PO, and then R2-D2 as well, and these are like the original concept art versions, hence the name of the series, but I think they all look really cool and unique and have some great designs to them that most fans may not have seen before. The next piece of news that we have here is for the Pop Rocks line, and this one is going to be for a figure of Willie Nelson, and I think it's got a pretty awesome looking sculpt here. I like the look of the headband quite a bit. I think that has a really nicely detailed design to it, and I think the overall sculpt looks pretty good as well. The amount of detail is very well done, especially on the headband, as I said, and the guitar also, it looks really great. So overall, a pretty cool figure. Then for the Pop Rocks line, we have some Slipknot pops right here, and these are going to include Corey, Sid, and Craig, and I think that they all look really great. I love the designs here. I'm not familiar with Slipknot, but I think that their designs look really cool and unique as well, so they stand out to even someone who isn't personally a fan of them or anything, so that just shows how great the designs are and how unique they appear. Next up here, we've got a brand new Target exclusive box here, and this one is a Halo Pop and Pin set. Now, the Pop is actually the same as the common version of it, so honestly, if you're planning on getting the common Pop, I would almost just splurge and get this box, because then you get two pins as well, which I think have really cool designs to them in the box as well, if you care about that. I think it all just looks pretty cool and is a nice little package. Now, the next Target exclusive that we have here is actually going to be a part of Target Con 2021, as you can see on the sticker, which I think looks really great, and this will be a part of the new Friends wave of pops, and it will be Chandler here as a bunny, and this one is going to be a flocked variant here, and I think this looks really amazing. I felt like they did a great job on this sculpt, and I've spoken about the previous Friends new wave in previous videos, and I think it's overall really well done, so I do like this exclusive as well. Now, another piece of news that we have here is for the Funko Shop, and you are going to be able to receive this free Freddy Funko with purchases of $75 or more on Funko products starting this Friday, November 27th, so that is definitely really exciting. Of course, Freddy Funko Pops are pretty desirable, so I'm sure a lot of people are going to want to go after this one, and it's not too hard to spend that much on Funko products because there's so many to pick from, of course. So if you plan on making any purchases on Black Friday on their store, then keep in mind that you'll probably be able to get this free pop. Now, another piece of Funko Shop news that we have here are for some exclusive pops that went up on their website. Now, I'm pretty sure most of these are sold out, but you just never know if they'll wind up going back in stock or having restocks eventually down the line. And just to notify you about some of them in general, we have a new Sonic pop that will be a flocked variant. Then we have a new Star Wars one as well that we had previously had revealed, but now we know it went to the Funko Shop, of course. A new Mr. Monopoly as well, just being a good sport there, even though he only won second prize. And then at the top there, you can see we have the Making Fun, the Story of Funko documentary there, which is a really awesome set. We had this kind of teased a while ago, a few months ago, I would say, where it's going to be a steelbook here for the Blu-ray of the documentary, which is really awesome, very exclusive in its own, because you can't purchase that documentary, at least at the time of filming on November 25th, without getting this set here, because they don't sell it separately. And then you get a Brian Mariotti pop as well, which I'm sure is going to be highly desirable at 5,000 pieces limited. So a very limited set here, and I think some really awesome packaging going on. So overall, some really great Funko Shop exclusives. Alright, now that's going to conclude this Funko News video here for November 25th of 2020. I hope you did go on to enjoy the video, and if you did, be sure to leave a like down below and also subscribe if you want to see some of my other content. I would really appreciate the support, and be sure to let me know what pops you plan on picking up from this video and which ones are you most excited about, and just start a discussion down below and I'll be sure to join in as well. But thanks so much for checking out the video. I will see you all next time, and always remember, keep on collecting.